See, the next topic, new topic, cell structure and organization. We know very well about the cell. Cell is a basic unit of life, and simply the study of cell, its detailed study of cell as structure, function, organization, reproduction, all concerned with the cell. We have to study under the branch of biology that we have to call as the cytology. See a cell, what is a cell? Cell is actually the structural and functional unit of life. Structural unit because it composes the body of an organism, and functional unit because it performs the functions and ultimately functions performed by the organism, its tissue, organ and organism. So structural and functional unit of life is a cell. Cell is able to exist independently. A single cell can independently survive, able to exist independently and can perform all life processes. Single cell can perform the respiration, excretion, digestion, all these processes which are responsible for the survival of the life. So all the life processes performed by the cell, single cell. So this is the cell. Microscope, we have to observe the cell. Cell is very small in size, so we have to observe the cell in a microscope. We use the microscope instrument to observe the cell. Some larger cells we have to observe in simple microscope. That simple microscope have magnification power 50 to 100 times. Mean we can see the object 50 times larger, 50 to 100 times larger than its original size in the simple microscope. But those cells which are smaller in size, when we magnify that cell up to 100 times larger, then also we do not observe clearly, then we have to use the compound microscope. It have larger magnification. Here we have to observe more than 1000 times larger, 1000 times larger size than the original specimen. So we have magnification size, magnification 1000 or more in the compound microscope. In laboratory we have to use the microscope, and to observe the specimen in the microscope we have to use the beam of light. So such microscopes in which when we observe the specimen we use the beam of light, that we have to call as a light microscope. Use beam of light. And another microscope is an electron microscope. Electron microscope which have the largest magnification, 5 lakh times larger. We can observe the object, specimen in the electron microscope, and here it shows the 5 lakh times larger shape of the cell or material specimen. So here we can observe the cell organelles also very clearly. Cell shape is a polymorphic. Poly means many, morphic means appearance. So cell do not have a particular shape, but we have to observe in different shapes, in different organisms, in different organs, tissues. The cells are of different shape, having shape different shape, like the spherical, rectangular, flattened, polygonal, oval, triangular, conical, columnar, etc. These are the shape. Hence we are called the polymorphic. Poly means morphic in appearance. So different cells we are observing different appearance. The shape is different in different cells, different tissues and different organs and different organisms. Cell size is also varied. The smallest cell is a mycoplasma, which have the size 0.3 micrometer in length. Bacterial cell is the prokaryote cell, 3 to 5 micrometer in length. And the largest cell is an ostrich egg cell, about 15 centimeter. We have to observe this cell by our naked eyes, unaided eyes. See, Rudolf Virchow first time the idea about the omnis cellulae cellula. It means the new cells are formed by cell division from pre-existing cells. New cells are produced from pre-existing cells. Those cells which are already present, they divide and redivide and produces the new cells. That is omnis cellulae cellula. Next is the totipotency. Totipotency is the ability of cell. Ability of cell by which cell can divide and differentiate and form the any other type of cell. And when it produces any other type of cells, ultimately it leads to the formation of the new organism. So that property of a cell is a totipotency. Living nucleated cell have a property to divide and differentiate in any other type of cell. In any type of cell, and ultimately leads to the formation of new organisms. And that property of cell is a totipotency. See here, cell have totipotency because cell contains complete genetic information of an organism. The single cell of that organism have the all genetic information. Hence, cell is a totipotent. Hence, cell has the totipotency property. Example is embryonic animal cell. That single animal cell, embryonic animal cell, that is called as the stem cell. That single cell can give rise a new organism, new individual. So here the cell which can produce new individual by divide and differentiating into any other form, that property of cell we are called as a totipotency. See here the Schleiden and Schwann. These two scientists, Schleiden is a botanist. He observed the many different types of plants and then he concluded and explained that the various tissues of plants made of different types of cells. Different parts, different tissues of the plants made up of different types of cells. In 1838. In 1839, Schwann is the zoologist. He observed the different types of cells and he explained that cells bound by thin membrane. Now that thin membrane we have called as a cell membrane or plasma membrane. So they state that cell bound by thin membrane, and they also explain about the unique feature of plant cell as the plant cell have cell wall. This is the unique feature of the plant cell. Presence of cell wall is explained by the Schwann. So Schleiden and Schwann. Then the modern cell theory proposed by these two scientists, Schleiden and Schwann. These are the postulates of modern cell theory. See, first postulate states that all livings made of cell, all living beings, bacteria, protists, animals, plants, fungus, all these living beings are made up of cell. Living cell arise from pre-existing cell. Omnicellular cell. All cells of the body, all cells in the nature arises from pre-existing cells. Cell is a structural and functional unit of life. Activity of cell responsible for activity of the organism. When our heart works, the tissues of the heart works, tissues made up of the cell. So individual cell works, our heart works. Our heart works, kidney works, complete organism, complete living body works. So the activity of cell responsible for activity of the organisms. Cell show transformation of energy. Cell absorb the food energy and convert into the chemical energy or any other chemical energy to perform any other work. That chemical energy is ATP. So cell show transformation of energy. Cell contains nucleic acid. Every cell has the nucleic acid. That nucleic acid DNA and RNA. DNA inside the nucleus. If eukaryote cell, in prokaryote cell there is no nucleus. So DNA in the nucleus and RNA in the cytoplasm. This is about the postulates of cell.